Hurricane Sandy crashing on shore, winds now at 90 miles per hour, and this storm is so big, so vast, 60 million Americans will feel its power.
I know a lot of y'all have been wondering why our show was delayed. It was delayed due to Hurricane Sandy. The results from the hurricane caused over an estimate of 7 million without power, devastating portions of New Jersey to Long Island, such as Long Beach, Far Rockaway, and Staten Island. Our studio, however, located here on Long Island, was without power for 2 weeks. Our contestants as well were affected, like Connie, who actually lived in Long Beach. We'd like to give our condolences to her. Also, Ashley, Lauren, and Danielle, however, were affected from power struggle. Which brings me to my next statement. Please help and support those who are in need, who may have lost all their belongings and homes from this dangerous hurricane. If you're looking for ways to help, visit our website at nvistudios.com. Remember, anything you have to offer helps.
Block after block of this residential area, more than 100 homes, now nothing more than smoldering rubble, surrounded by hip-deep floodwaters.
In this country, we look out for one another. We have each other's backs. Because despite our differences, we are Americans first. And that's what Americans do.
Brought to you by Invader Studios. I'm your host Tamika, and I'd like to thank everyone for your patience waiting for the show to come back on. We know we were out power for 2 weeks, but now we're back on. So let's get this show started. Let's see who's been eliminated from tonight's episode.
If I lost or if I got eliminated because I had the least votes, I wouldn't say I'd be like crazy surprised because I'm not the best with the promoting and everything. Like, I definitely appreciate the friends that like posted it on their Facebook to like vote for me. I really, really, really appreciate it because I'm just not the best. I'm on the go a lot. So, yeah, so it's just not my strength. I know there's definitely people stepping up in that end of the competition, and I realize it's not just about talent. So it makes it a little bit more challenging, which is cool. Keep watching.
Whoa, Danielle. Sorry, Danielle, but unfortunately you did not have what it takes to shine. But I like to wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors, and always to continue to keep your head up. Okay, y'all know what that means, right? We're down to our last final 3 contestants: Constance Zelaya, Ashley Riley, and Lauren Roman. On tonight's show, we're going to do something a little different. Because at the end of this episode, there will be no voting, so there's no eliminating. We're going to ask the girls a couple of questions so that you, the viewers, can get to know them a little better. So, let's go. Okay, Lauren, how does it feel being the youngest contestant in this competition?
It's actually extremely intimidating being the youngest singer. Not only is my voice not as matured as everybody else's, but I also haven't had vocal instruction in about 3 years because I stopped taking chorus. And so yeah, I mean, it's a little scary. But I also feel like it's kind of cool because it gives me a little bit of an edge being the young one.
And Lauren, what do you hope to accomplish during and after this show?
I'm hoping to accomplish having more confidence in myself, and to sing more and strengthen my voice because I've been pretty crappy lately. And also, I'm trying to introduce sign language to a lot of people, so I feel like if I keep putting some signs in my videos, people will find some interest and hopefully, you know, check it out because sign language is awesome. It's really great and it's a really awesome thing to know, and it's helpful in like everything.
Now, Ashley, if you were not a part of this show, who would you vote for and why?
If I wasn't part of this show, let's see, I think I would vote for Danielle. The first time I heard her voice, I was kind of taken aback. I didn't really know what to think, but it's really grown on me. She's a very interesting tone, very strong, and I could see also just a lot of passion. Every one of the contestants have been amazing, and the ones that are left, I mean, it'd be hard to choose, but I think if I was to, you know, from an outside point of view, Danielle would be my choice.
Ashley, do you feel you have grown since the first episode?
From the first episode, I think I've definitely grown. I'm definitely more confident in front of the camera. It's kind of weird to be in a room by myself talking to the camera, but I'm just getting used to it, you know. I probably talk to myself anyway, so this is just secondhand. But musically and as an artist, definitely stronger. I can learn a song and sing it confidently in, you know, under an hour. So, you know, that's something I think I've definitely grown from this competition. So thank you.
And Constance, out of all your performances, which one do you think was your best?
My best performance, I would have to say, would be when we did the 80s rendition. I loved it. I had so much fun.
And Constance, if you can do a duet with one of our contestants, who would it have been?
If I could do a duet with anyone on this show, it would be Ashley Riley. I'm a big Ashley Riley fan. Because I think that would sound really good.
Okay, we're going to take a break from the questions now, and we're going to go into a cover video by Lauren Rowan.
So this is Kerosene by Miranda Lambert. I hope you guys like it. I'm waiting on the sunset. Yesterday ain't over yet. I started smoking cigarettes. There's nothing else to do, I guess. Dusty roads ain't made for walking. Spinning tires ain't made for stopping. I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me. I gave it everything I had, and everything I got was bad. Life ain't hard, but it's too long, living like some country song. Trade the truth in for a lie, cheating really ain't a crime. I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me. Forget your high society, I'm soaking it in kerosene. Light it up and watch them burn. Teach them what they need to learn. Ha. Dirty hands ain't made for shaking. Ain't a rule that ain't worth breaking. Well, I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me. Now I don't hate the one who lived. You can't hate someone who's dead. He's out there holding on someone. I'm holding up my smoking gun. I'll find somewhere to lay my blame the day she changes her last name. Well, I'm giving up on love, 'cause love's giving up on me. Well, I'm giving up on love. Hey, love's giving up on me. Thanks, guys.
One, two, three, four.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. Of course, you know we're just asking the girls some questions so you, the viewers, can get to know them a little better. Okay, starting with Lauren again. It seems like in all your videos you're reading. Is it because you don't know the song, or are you a little nervous about singing online in the competition?
Pretty much I'm reading the words to have a backup because I procrastinate a lot and I don't normally record my videos until the last minute, so I get kind of nervous sometimes. Plus, I'm really awkward and I don't like to look directly at the camera, so it's just easier and it gives me a place to put my eyes.
In the first episode, you said you didn't have much confidence. How do you feel now?
I feel a lot better about myself now. I feel like if I sucked as bad as I thought, I wouldn't make it this far. So I'm really happy that I have made it this far, and it's made me feel a little bit, a little bit better about my singing capabilities. But I still have insecurities. Everybody has insecurities, but I feel like my confidence has definitely gotten boosted throughout this competition, and I thank everybody for that.
Ashley, is there something you always wanted but couldn't have? What and why?
Something I've always wanted is a personal chef. I mean, I'm too lazy to cook. Not that I'm not a good cook. I mean, eggs, brilliant. And my mom, she's an amazing cook, but it's not her favorite thing to do, so I don't want any hurt feelings. But I think something I've always wanted, and it basically can't afford, is a personal chef. So, yeah, something I'm working on.
Who is your favorite artist?
My favorite artist right now, today, because it changes just like my favorite color, is Birdie. She is amazing. I'm not sure if anyone's heard of her. She's, from overseas. Right now, I think she's probably like 17. If you don't know who she is, look up the song Skinny Love. It's not by her, but she did a cover. She's absolutely amazing. Her voice is very pure and innocent, and she's great.
And Constance, what makes you stand out from the other contestants?
I stand out in this competition because I bring a different sound, my personality, my swag, individuality, all that good stuff.
Have you ever thought about doing other forms of entertainment, like acting, dancing, or etc.?
I've thought of doing acting, thought of doing dancing. Any form of entertainment I love. I'm open to many different forms.
Okay, we're gonna take another break from the questions, but here's a cover video now by contestant.
Hello guys out there. Hey, Miss Constance, I'm back again. And this week was a very difficult week for a lot of us out here with the hurricane and all. But the show must go on. So I will be singing for you today. Miss Toni Braxton, You Mean the World to Me. Yes, you mean the world to me. If you could give me one good reason why I should believe you, believe in all the things that you tell, I would sure like to believe you. My heart wants to receive you. Just make me know that you are sincere. You know I love for you to lead me and follow through completely. So won't you give me all I ask for? And if you give your very best to bring me happiness, I'll show you just how much I adore you. You mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. 'Cause you mean so much to me. Oh, yeah. Now it's gonna take some working, but I believe you're worth it. Long as your intentions are good, so good. There is just one way to show it, and boy, I hope you know it, that no one could love you like I could. Lord knows I wanna trust you, and always how I love you. I'm not sure if love is enough, and if I will not be forsaken, and hope there's no mistaking. So tell me that you'll always be true, 'cause you mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear the only thing that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 baby. 'Cause you mean so much to me.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
And I'm Scott.
And we're from Paranormal Nights.
We're paranormal investigators, and you can check out our episodes on the Envision channel or on the Envision website.
You can also find our latest location at Gilgo Beach.
Or our first episode that took place at Satan's Trail. If you have a haunting that you'd like us to investigate, you can contact us through the Envision channel website. Thank you.
Welcome back again, everyone. And as you know, we're asking the girls some questions so that I and you, the viewers, can get to know them a little better. Now we're going to start off with Ashley. So Ashley, who is the most important person to you, and why do they inspire you?
My mom. My mom is the most important person in my life, for sure. My boyfriend is second, but my mom is first, for sure. She's always been there for me. It's just been me and my mom for a while, and she's all I've ever known. And I've also made some pretty big mistakes in my life, just as anybody. Mine may be a little bit bigger, but we've gotten through it. And I think our relationship is something that I'm very grateful to have. Basically, she's always there for me. So I love her, and I'm very thankful that she's in my life.
And Ashley, how come you didn't change the batteries in your smoke alarm?
So this question right here, it killed me. I'm still laughing about it. The batteries in my smoke alarm. You hear it beeping. I think it goes off every couple of minutes. It's not the batteries. See, the situation is it's like wired into the house. It's really too much to explain. I'm sure maybe I'm explaining it wrong, but I'm sorry. I didn't even think that you guys heard it because I'm just so used to it. It still works, so no one be concerned. If there was a fire, we'd all get out. But it's just having some electrical situations. It's an older house. I don't know. I'm sorry, but funniest question I've ever been asked my whole life.
Now, Constance. Let's see what they want to ask you. Performing online makes things easier as you are alone. If this was a live show, would you be nervous?
If I was performing live on stage, I would be nervous, but I would love to do it because this is something that I dream about. It's my dream, and just to get the opportunity to do it would be one of the best things of my life that I could ever do. Most fulfilling.
And Constance, you also indicated that you are a model. If that was to take off, would you leave away from singing?
I also do modeling, but if that was to take off before singing, I don't know what I would do because I love music. I would never walk away from music. This is my passion, my everything. And I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Now, Lauren. Viewers want to know, you were technically eliminated in episode 2. How did that affect you?
It's a really awesome question. I'm really glad that somebody asked that. After episode 2, I was seriously considering dropping out because I didn't want to be known as the girl that got to stay in the competition by luck. I didn't want to be known as the girl that stayed in the competition because she got lucky. But then I realized, I probably did a pretty bad job of promoting myself and I wasn't going to give up that easily. And so I stayed, and I'm glad that I did because I made it this far. And if I hadn't stayed, then I would have just screwed myself over anyway. So it was a big, I felt like it was a big risk being taken because I didn't want to be eliminated twice in a row. That would be very embarrassing. So it was a big risk for me, but you know what? Risk taker, like a rebel.
Who's the most important person in your life and why?
Everybody in my life. My family, which is very few. They all are equally important to me. They all support me in one way or another. And, I love everyone in my family, and they all make me want to become something. So they're all important to me, and my friends are really important to me, and that's it.
And Lauren, Constance, Ashley, do you think you have what it takes to shine?
I hope I have what it takes to shine.
Yes. I really think I do.
I do believe I still have what it takes to shine.
I have been, 100%. I love making these videos and I love being silly, but I do take it very serious. And as an artist, I'm here. I'm ready to shine.
Given this opportunity, I can really show you all of me.
But I can prove to myself that I have what it takes to shine. And I will shine throughout the rest of this competition.
Now that we're done with all the questions, I hope you, the viewers, got a chance to know the contestants a little better. Next up, we have Ashley performing a song by Jennifer Hudson.
And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best man I'll ever know. There's no way I could ever go. No, no, there's no way. No, 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 no way. I'm living without you. I'm not living without you. I don't wanna be free. I'm staying. And you're gonna love me. You're gonna love me. And I'm telling you, I'm not going. Even though the rough times flash away, there's just no way, there's no way. We're part of the same place. We're part of the same time. We both share the same blood. We both have the same mind. And time, we've had so much to say. Oh, no, 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 no way. I'm not waking up tomorrow morning and finding that there's nobody there. Darling, there's no way. No, 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 no way. I'm living without you. I'm not living without you. You see, there's just no way. There's no way. Please don't go away from me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay and hold me. Stay and hold me. Please stay and hold me. Mr. Man, try, Mr. Try, Mr. I know you can. Tear down the mountains, yeah, scream and shout. I'm not gonna leave, I'm not walking out. Stop all the rivers, push, strike, and kill. I'm not gonna leave you, there's no way I will. And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best man I'll ever know. There's no way I could ever go. No, 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 no way. No, 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 no way. I'm living without you. I'm not living without you. Not living without you. I don't wanna be free. Ooh, I'm staying, and you, you're gonna love me. You're gonna love me. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Love me, love me, love me, love me. You're gonna
Okay, that was Ashley Riley, but we gotta take a break now. But when we get back, we have a performance that you don't want to miss. So stay tuned.
1, 2, 3, 4.
On my soul, sister. Let me move our flow, sisters.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow.
And that mama lie down in old Moulin Rouge, strutting and stuff on the street. She said, hello, hey Joe, you wanna give it a go? Oh, oh, oh. Gitchy, gitchy, ya, ya, da, da.
Hey, hey, hey.
Gitchy, gitchy, ya, ya, here. Mocha chocolate, ya, ya.
Creole lady mama.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
He set it up for 12, she freshened up. Boy, drank all that magnolia wine. Oh, her back said she's sweet, so freaking.
Gitchy, gitchy, ya, ya, da, da.
Hey, hey, hey.
Gitchy, gitchy, ya, ya, here. Mocha chocolate, ya, ya. Creole lady mama. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Marmalade, lady, marmalade, marmalade. Hey, hey, hey! Touch of a skip and a silky smooth, but on a collar of light. Alright, put the savage beast inside him, raw to the crowd. More, more, more. Now he's back home doing 9 to 5, sleeping the great friend of life. But when it turns off to sleep, memories creep. More, more, more. Gitchy, gitchy, ya, ya, da, da. Gitchy, gitchy, ya, ya, here. Ooh, mocha chocolate, ya, ya. Creole lady marmalade. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Oh, my sisters, yeah. Ce soir, voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Lady marmalade. Ah, ooh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Lady marmalade. Ah, ooh. Creole lady marmalade. Creole lady marmalade. Yes, sir.
Hey, sister soul, sister soul, sister soul, sister. Now let me stop. That was Ashley, Lauren, and Constance performing Moulin Rouge for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it the same way I did. This is the end of the show. I hope you guys enjoyed. Continue to watch as next episode we're going to see the girls battle it out to see who will become our new face of Shine. Good night.
Here's on my soul, sister. Let me hear your flow, sisters.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow.
And that mama lie down in old Moulin Rouge, strutting and stuff on the street. She said, hello, hey Joe, you wanna give it a go? Oh, oh, oh.
Gitchy, gitchy, ya, ya, da, da. Hey, hey, hey. Gitchy, gitchy, ya, ya, here. Mocha chocolate, ya, ya. Creole lady mama. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?